Hi guys, sorry to interrupt the question. God, I wish Misha, you didn't answer the question. I interrupted like a jackass. Sorry. Me dispiace. Che cazzo fa? Hi. You can ask me Misha's question, and I will answer it for you. Who asked it? Did I dream about Castiel? Did I ever? Luckily, I could wake up and see him, so it was well, hello there. I don't know, where did he enter, left or right? He entered left, so I'll be right back, but I'm going to start right, like left for you. This way.
I'm Jared.
Hi.
First, I haven't heard anybody ask about Walker yet, so I have a question about Walker.
All right. I'm still walking.
About this new show, when I started watching it, I just fell in love with the music on it. Whoever picks the music for that show, kudos to that one.
Thank you. Not me, but well, thank you on their behalf.
And I have to say, the way I used to watch the old Walker, Texas Ranger, I prefer Walker.
Thank you very much. It was a weird, thank you. It was an interesting kind of transition from Sam to Walker. I had many months during pandemic because when Jensen and I were sent home from Vancouver for the pandemic, I already knew basically the entire last episode and a half, which we had left to film, of Supernatural. And so I was able to work for like 5 months trying to figure out this character. And I think we had some questions earlier, and I know I've had some in other cities. A lot of what I do on Walker, I wouldn't have been comfortable doing before working with Jensen. Like seeing him kind of have fun with scenes and kind of make it his own. I really kind of took notes, I guess, subconsciously. And now I'm just having a good time. I hope I get to keep doing it.
And I also love the chemistry between Walker and Cassie.
Yeah, she's rad.
Very cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm wondering if there is any difference between how you get into the role of Walker and how you used to get into the role of Sam.
Great question. Logistically, no. I have an idea of who Cordell Walker is, and so I had a pretty decent idea of who Sam is, and I feel like in a couple of days' time, I could easily get back into Sam. I can do Sam right now, but I would need there's me right here. I'm pointing at the camera, but I see my face. I look like I flew all night. I feel I need longer hair, but my method is kind of the same. I kind of, it's remained the same since I was Dean, OG Dean. Original gangster Dean on Gilmores. But I just kind of read it and let it swim around, and then I get to set and throw it all away and see what works. So in general, I'll kind of like read a script many times in a row, and then on the day I'm filming those scenes, I'll just work on those scenes, and then I'll get to set and we'll block, and we'll always find out. If I was to say like, hey, we're gonna shoot a scene where we're walking down the street. And in your head, you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna grab a piece of pizza, I'm gonna do that, and then you get to the location where you're actually filming, and there's no pizza, and you're not really walking that far, you just kind of bob and weave. And so there have been so many times on Walker, like I feel like if you were to have the script for any episode of Walker and then watch the episode, you'd be like, I don't see any of these words, you know, like I don't see these lines. We just kind of bob and weave and flow. So that's been really nice to do. But otherwise it's pretty similar.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So I wanted to ask, so when Dean died, he got to have a goodbye speech. To
Oh, we're going there. Great.
So I wanted to know if Sam died, what would his goodbye speech be?
Fuck you. That's fine. No, just easy. I think Sam's speech to Dean would have been a combination of, was it Bloodlust? Was it, which was the episode where they're locked in the motel room and Gordon is after them? Bloodlust. And they're putting the mattresses, and he's like, well, you're my brother, you know, like that whole bit. What's it called? Fresh Blood. Would have been a combination of what he said to Dean in Fresh Blood, what he said to Dean in Sacrifice, and what he said to Dean, and I forget the name of the episode, but it was the hardest scene for me ever to shoot. I couldn't remember. There was a scene on something. Profit and Loss, yes. The scene at the end of Profit and Loss. Kind of a combination of those three. But I think Sam also would have said to Dean, even if Sam was the one who was bleeding out or gonna bleed out and die, I think he would have said, it's okay, you can go. You know, I think Sam knew and might know again that Dean wouldn't have lived a long life without Sam, in my opinion. I think Dean was around keeping his brother safe. And Sam knew, I think Dean knew that Dean wanted to be there for Sam, and he also knew that Sam had something else other than hunting that he was destined to do. So I think if Sam had to say, I'm gone, man, because honestly God, when Jeremy Carver and Bob Singer and Jensen Ackles and I sat down together before season 15 and talked about the finale, in my head, Sam was going to be the one to die. Because that's its own tragedy, where Dean brought his brother back to hunt and be part of the life, and then I thought it'd be so interesting to see Dean have to cope with the idea that Sam died because Dean brought him back into the life. Y'all want to see that? I want to see it. Maybe we will. But I think Sam would have tried to make sure, like, hey, dude, I know you've been here for me, sacrificed a lot for me. When you need to go, just go. I'll be waiting for you. Yeah.
You see them so well.
Looking well right now?
Well, no,
Have you not seen the...
I mean, it's been a while now. I was thinking of the car.
Oh, I see. Car accident and all that shit.
Just a quick one. Nothing about Sam. Really enjoyed Walker and Windy. Windy was a wonderful surprise. Loving that too.
Makes me cry.
I just wonder if there's any plans to make it available on TV outside the United States.
The short answer is hell yes. The shorter answer is I have 0 votes in that. So, executive producer or not, like I would love for it to be available everywhere. I think Windy is such a beautiful show, and I'm obviously so proud of Walker, and I've done so much work on it. So I would love for everybody. So I tried last night when I got home from dinner. My body was at like 2 p.m. Texas time or something, and so I was like, well, I'll just go ahead and rewatch because I watched Walker and Windy in a fucking airport lounge in Atlanta, and so I was like, let me just go ahead and double check and see the episode again, and I already seen it, but it wouldn't let me watch it because I'm in
Say
Italy.
goodbye.
This is not available in your area. I'm a fucking producer. If I knew who to call, I'd call them.
Who do you write to?
I wish I knew. 'Cause I wrote a long letter. It'd be very obnoxious.
Really enjoyed them though.
Thank you.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Thank you.
we'll work on that. Thanks so much.
I was just wondering, in following the 15 seasons as much as possible, if and trying to separate yourself from the character if possible, that if Sam and Dean were to go completely solo hunting during the course of Supernatural, who do you think would make it closest to season 15?
That's a great question. Well, you know, Sam, Dean was more run and gun style. Sam was more, let me try and research and figure out the best way to approach this style. And Sam had to, you know, be possessed by Meg, be possessed by Lucifer, by Gadriel, Ezekiel. And Dean got killed by rebar that didn't move. Sam. Hi.
Okay, my question is about Walker.
Okay.
Walker has a lot of sad and emotional scenes, so I was wondering what was the hardest one to shoot for you?
I wish, for those who have seen Walker, I think it was season 1, episode 9, the flashback of Captain James pulling the sheet off of dead Emily, Jen, and Steve Robin, who directed it, he wouldn't let me see Jen once her death makeup was done. And so he made the whole crew get quiet, and we had like a minimal skeleton crew, we call it. And so the first time I saw Jen was that first take. And like Kobe broke down in tears, Odette Annabelle broke down in tears. I was a wreck. That was hard. That sucked. That was tough. Yeah, that for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
This is a really random, stupid question.
I love it.
I'm a big wrestling fan, professional wrestling fan, so I wondered if you were a professional wrestler, what would your ring name be and what song would you... Not even professional wrestler called Moose, so I think I'm Bacon.
Fuck him.
Could you beat him in a fight? He's pretty big.
Did you not just hear? I beat Lucifer. And God. I'd be we have some Polish fans in here. What's Polish moose?
Wash.
Wash.
Wash? Can you say? Can it sound cooler? Like killer wash or something? Killer wash. How do you say killer in Polish?
Wash zabójca.
Wash the fuita.
Second part of the question was, what would your entrance song be? What song would you come out to hype up?
That's good. Not Wash the fuita, because if that song exists, it shouldn't. There's a great song, so before I tore my knee up, I was kind of getting back there and doing bag work and stuff, like heavy bag. And there's a song from the Deadpool. I've never seen Deadpool. I know, I hear it's amazing. I gotta watch it, I know. Kmart, chill out. I've never seen it, I'm going to watch it. I don't have a whole lot of time on my hands, but I'm going to watch it. But there's a song what's that song called? There's a song in Deadpool, the soundtrack, I don't know if it's one or two, called No. It's like dum 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 dum. Something at a party. It's a party. What's it called? No. There's a song on the Deadpool soundtrack, and it starts out, it's pretty, like I use it when I'm trying to work out these days, which I can't really do. But does somebody, I don't know what the lyrics are. I just know the bass line is like, it starts out dum 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 dum. Come on, guys! Y'all booed me for not watching Deadpool and you don't know the name of the song.
I can't help you because I've also not watched Deadpool, so...
Did somebody know it?
Welcome to the party, yes.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I hope that's right. I think that sounds right. Yeah. Welcome to the party.